Right, so I'll do the essay and the rest can have a doss, yeah?
No, sorry, but I've had about enough of this, son!
I know you winded me up, but, well, I shouldn't have grabbed you like that. I'm sorry.
The lazy and incompetent like things the way they are, because it's difficult for me to sack them.
All right.
I want it in the fortnight. I've got to have it in the fortnight. I sold my house, you know that. Yeah, but 85 years old. I've got to have a 95.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Alex Boyd Maguire, may not be joined in matrimony to Karen Whiteside.
I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Karen Whiteside, may not be joined in matrimony to Alex Boyd Maguire.
What?
Just one more. Thanks.
See you tonight. All right?
The problem is, the haiku's been translated from the original Japanese. Yeah?
Can I borrow a set of walkabout?
I'm just about to use them, sorry. So it's difficult to stick to the structure, the 5-7-5 syllable structure. 5 syllables in Japanese might well be 10 in English.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Can I borrow a set of walkabout?
Got none?
Or can I take a look?
No.
Do you mind? What's going on?
They'll all be sacked, Drew. Outside caterers now are opting out.
No, I was working late. I missed the last 2 episodes.
Didn't you video them?
No. Well, what happened? She was going to have a kid or something.
She lost him right at the end of the episode.
Oh, I knew that had happened. Every time a woman gets pregnant in a soap opera, she loses it.
Not every time. Miss Sue in Brookside.
And she lost it.
Eventually, yeah. But she did give birth. He lived a few months.
Look, I had no choice. He told me the school was opting out at the interview. I had to support it or I wouldn't have got the job.
What I'm after is a straightforward birth. Not in the back of a car, not in an ambulance, but in a hospital. Just like 99.9% of the population. And then watch the baby grow up normal, just like a normal human being.
Impossible.
And not be kidnapped, not be snatched away by some character that's just left the show.
You should be in favour of sacking those women. And you, and you. You may as well give the kids decent feed, because God knows you're giving them a lousy education. You're bone idle. You're both for England. And you walk in a classroom, throw a few worksheets at them, then sit on your ass and knit. If I was in charge of the school, I'd sack anyone who dished up crap like this, but I'd sack you three a whole lot quicker.
There's a senior management meeting this afternoon.
I wasn't told.
Well, you're no longer senior management.
No, the inspectors are coming. Inspectors are very important people. They're coming to judge the school, and it's important that you behave yourselves if they come in here. Is that understood? Is that understood?
The playground is full of litter. I want it all picked up. There's 1,000 empty cans on the roof of the science block. I want them shifted. And there's a broken window and domestic signs. I want it fixed. The inspectors are coming.
I know the inspectors are coming. Tie. No jewelry, please. Makeup. Hair. Jeans not allowed. Tie. School shirt. Home, all of you. Back in half an hour in proper school uniform. Go!
Miss, you never put our work on the floor.
Shut up.
Miles Miss, you're the biggest troublemakers in the school, that's why. I'm not letting you out of my sight until these inspectors have gone, right? You don't so much as breathe without my permission. You may breathe.
One of the people who's down to inspect our English department. Thank you, Joanna.
Yes, thank you.
He's a plumber, isn't he?
Who told you that?
Well, is he a plumber?
He's a lay member of our inspection team.
I'm all in favour of lay members. Fresh eye. They're not full of jargon.
He's done 8 years in a board of governors, and he's been intensively trained.
Look, I've no problem with him whatsoever. It's just that, well, he's down to assess the English department.
We're a bit short-handed at the moment.
Look, I see your problem. You're doing a valuable job, but you've still got to eat. That means cutting a few corners now and again.
I wouldn't call it cutting corners.
Wouldn't you?
We don't use this man as cheap labour. We use him because he's good, insightful.
Of course.
I'm sure our report will be very positive.
Thank you.
Don't start cheating, eh? Cut the cheating. Come on, over the top. Hey, leave the trees in the body. Gisela, stop taking the trees out the ball, please. Get on with the game. Get on with the game. I don't believe you.
It happened one day about noon. Going towards my boat, I was exceedingly surprised with the print of a man's naked foot on the shore, which was very plain to be seen in the sand. I stood like one thunderstruck, or as if I had seen an apparition. I listened, I looked around me, I could hear nothing nor see anything.
And when Sooner sacked him, the papers offered him a load of money for his story, but he turned them all down. And that's another reason why the person I admire most in the world is Phil Thompson.
Brilliant. There's a couple more I really liked. Sahara, will you read yours? Please? Shall I read it? The person I admire most in this world is my mother. She can do anything. She cooks, she cleans the house from top to bottom. There's never a speck of dust. She can speak 3 languages. Would you like to go to the loo, Sahara? You go with her, Justine. Vicky, I loved yours. Can we hear it?
person I admire most in the world is Sinead O'Connor.
She's crap, she can't sing.
Sinead O'Connor is well known because she can sing.
She wet herself, Mom.
Psychologists cost money.
So we do not.
I'll have a word with the boss.
An educational psychologist costs money.
We've got it.
Have we?
A special needs budget.
There's nothing left in it.
Well, where's it all gone?
Oh, here and there.
Could you be a bit more specific?
There's a coach party at the gate. They think it's Blackpool. Educational psychologist coming to the school. It's a bit like the old knit nurse, isn't it? It looks bad.
I've told them you'll do it.
Oh, you shouldn't have done.
Told ya. Shut it, you.
Hey, eat it, babe.
I told her to ask you first. It's nothing to do with you. Nose.
I won't tell you again. Just a bit.
Ow!
What's wrong?
She kicked me. I didn't.
What have I told you?
I didn't. She did it under the table. I never.
Just behave, will you, the pair of you? Let's have a meal in peace for once. Come on, Sam, just a bit. Come on. A bit, eh? Yeah.
All the other dads are doing it.
He's not painting your school. The council should do it.
They won't.
Tough.
I hate this house.
Baz is coming a date.
What for? To babysit.
We don't need babysitting.
What have I told you? Shut up.
You want to go out?
Yes.
I've got that to do.
Marking?
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah. What's up? You going out?
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
What you doing?
What?
What you doing?
Get in a shower.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I feel like a shower. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I'm sick of it, Drew. 4 years of you coming home gabbing all night about that college. What you were doing, what you were learning. You never asked how me and the kids were doing. But I thought it would soon be over, back to normal again, but it's not. Receiving less of you now. You never talk. Your mind's always elsewhere, and if it's not elsewhere, you're knackered, falling asleep in front of the telly, and I'm sick of it, right? I'm sick of it.
Where'd you go?
Just out.
With Maggie?
No.
Then who?
I just went out, right?
You've been with someone, haven't you?
No,
You're lying, you've been with someone.
I haven't.
That's why you got in the shower, you dirty lying two-timing.
Get off me, will you? You bastard! Get up!
Taxi's here.
You hear me?
Do you get homework, Pete?
Do you two hear me?
Yes. Who's your teacher now?
Mr. Jackson.
Miss.
5 minutes, then that's going off.
Get loads of homework when you come to Northfield. Are you right?
Yes. Hi, Peter.
See you, boys.
Sure. See you, lads. Behave.
5 minutes, then homework. Do you mind? I know it's best for my son.
I'm not criticising you.
Oh, thanks very much.
I just don't think you should help him out when he tries to say something.
I'm sick of telling her that.
You might be a teacher, Drew, but you know bugger all about my son, okay?
Look, I'm not getting at you.
Shut up.
What?
Is there a child, so shut up?
Don't you tell me to shut up, okay? You've got no right to tell me
Hey,
anything,
hey,
okay? No
behave
bloody right
yourselves, the
whatsoever.
pair of yous, will
so
ya?
you just shut up, right? What's wrong with you two?
One or two of you have been criticised. I'll be talking to them privately later. And credit where credit's due. One member of the English department has been very highly praised. He's to be congratulated. Well done, Trevor.
Thanks.
What was the lesson?
Snakes and ladders based on Lord of the Flies. The plot's mapped out in squares, and the kids have to decide whether what happens in the story is good or bad. If it's good, it's a ladder. If it's bad, it's a snake. Makes them use their own judgment, you know, gets quite a lively debate going.
Sounds brilliant. Well, moving on to sciences. Once again, a glowing written report, especially for physics. Some concern about procedure in the chemistry lab.
Guess what I found out about Shotton?
What?
He's a queer. He's a queer lad. Shotton's a queer.
Sound?
You want yourself, if you talk to him, you're a queer lad. You and Shotton.
Accusative. Write it.
You're a queer, you're such a queer. You and Shotton.
That's enough, right?
Right.
No one's queer. You call someone queer, I'll call you nigger, okay? Right. What did you say last lesson, Trish? About punctuation, what'd you say? Punctuation doesn't matter, that's what you said. Okay, let's see. Someone read it. Come ahead, someone read it. Come ahead. Okay, let's talk about what I said. Who wants to talk about what I said? Leroy.
Who wants to talk about what I said?
It was tight.
What?
It was tight.
Yeah. Nigger's the word the white majority uses to keep the black minority in its place, right?
Right.
Queer's a word the straight majority uses to keep the gay minority in its place. Now, I'm not black or gay, but I understand that. Shouldn't a black lad understand it even more? Leroy, you use a word like queer, and it's one minority attacking another minority, and it stinks. Now, will someone read this? Come, Ed. Will someone read the bloody thing?
How did you get blood on his shirt? It was just a brother and I just You must have seen him did it then, mustn't you? No. Hey? You're lying. Your mate's coughed. He's coughed to everything. I don't believe you. He's made a statement. He's put it all down to you. Said you used the knife. He tried to stop you.
I don't believe you, right?
You stuck it in. You stuck it in good style. And that's going to get you 10 years, son. 10 years. What should he say, eh? Come on.
Statements from a co-accused aren't worth a carrot.
He's right. Statements from a co-accused aren't worth a carrot. The judge will say that.
So you're wasting your time, right?
But the judge is white and you're black, son. So we'll gloss that over. The jury's still going to hear it. No matter how he directs them.
You're wasting your time, lad.
They're still going to hear it.
Tomorrow,
and they'll do you for it. 10 years, no problem. So you better cough, son.
I'm not coughing to nothing. I'm not listening. Intimidation, right?
You better start blaming your mate, because he's blaming you. That's the only chance you've got.
Not listening. It's intimidation. You're intimidating him.
Intimidation is right. Case falls apart if he can show intimidation.
I want a lawyer, right?
Juicy solicitor.
Juicy solicitor?
He's busy. The man's busy.
I'm being intimidated and I know me rights,
You can see him when he stops being busy.
Listen, I want the juicy solicitor and I'm going to keep this buttoned till I see him, right?
We're in a police car.
I'm keeping this buttoned, right? I don't care what you do.
No lawyers, nothing's taped.
No matter what you do, this is buttoned.
No witnesses. He could knock the shite out of you in the police car, son. Could knock the living shite.
Just returning these.
First lesson I teach them. What to do when they're picked up by the busies. The second one's drugs. Find a supplier you trust, stick to him, never inject. 2 lessons. Both crucial. Everything else is bullshit.
Bollocks.
Where is everyone? Somehow.
Get changed.
Mixed fortunes for our teams yesterday. The first 11 drew 1-1. Man of the match, Atherton. The fourth years won 3-1. Man of the match, Bonner. The third years... Is this a misprint, Mr. Mackenzie? That's enough, thank you. Quiet, please. Thank you.
We fielded 7 men and a goalie as blind as a bat. He only touched the ball 14 times. That was to pick it out the back of the net. I think you owe me an explanation, you know what I mean? Why didn't you turn up?
What you said to Lulu was out of order.
I've explained all about that.
You spoke to Trevor. He says you're racist.
Can we talk?
Hey!
I'm not a racist. That kid was out of order. He needed to learn a lesson, okay? He got hurt, and that's tough, yeah, but he learned a lesson, you know what I mean? I want you to tell him I'm not a racist. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. If you don't, I'll take it further, you know what I mean? Well,
I'm going to bequeath my body to medical science.
There's nothing I can do about it.
I'm a member of the NUT.
So's Trevor.
Yeah, but Trevor's in the wrong.
It's personal. It's not a union matter.
If I hadn't voted to opt out, would you...
That's got nothing to do with it. It's a personal matter between you and...
Bollocks!
Can I tell you something? In confidence, I think you were right to say what you said.
In confidence?
A few years ago, I applied for a job in...
Greedy! Too greedy, Tommy,
The
lad.
master gave me a wonderful reference. Passed it round the staff room. Went round beaming till the penny dropped. He wanted to get rid of me. Everybody in the staff room knew what was going on. He just hadn't got the heart to tell me. I mean, I'm sure they laughed a lot when I wasn't there. They just couldn't manage to tell me to my face.
And the model is?
Well, it's not easy to be brave when you know you're not wanted. It's not easy to give them an excuse.
We're talking about you.
Sorry?
Queer. It was you getting called a queer.
You can pass the ball now and again, Tommy, you know what I mean? Just once in a bloody while.
Is your mum coming tonight?
No,
Why not?
she's on holiday.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You alright?
I hate parents' night.
A few spelling mistakes, but that's about all. I wish we had a few more like him.
Everybody else reckons he's a right pain in the ass.
Different teaching methods, you know what I mean? He's tall and thin. Fair hair, right?
Short and stocky, black hair.
Oh.
Well, another term coming to an end. It's amazing, isn't it? Another term coming to an end. It flies.
You're saying my daughter's antisocial. That's what it means. Not a very pleasant attitude. What kind of thing's that to say about a young girl? Say anything like that again about my daughter, and I'll pull every hair out of your head. You got it?
Yeah, he's learning. I know his weak points, and I'm working on them.
What are his weak points?
Well, another term's coming to an end. It's amazing, isn't it? Another term's coming to an end. It flies, it just flies by.
Was she past A level?
Well, not right now. She's only 11.
But he makes mistakes. You don't correct them.
That's because I don't want to destroy his confidence. Now, a kid does a bit of work. He doesn't want to see red rings and crosses all over it. Do you know what I mean?
Another term coming to an end. It's amazing, isn't it? Another term coming to an end. The older you get, the faster it goes. It's flying by these days. It's absolutely flying by.
He just ought to read more widely. I mean, that's the best advice I can give. Just read more widely.
Read more widely.
I've no complaints about written work at all. The other day she wrote a piece about her mother and it was brilliant. The only thing I'm worried about is class participation.
What did she write?
Sorry?
About her mother.
She said her mother can speak 3 languages, can do 1,000,001 things around the house. It's here. Is there something wrong?
Her mother's dead. She died 2 years ago.
Hello. Good man, full of energy, sometimes too much energy.
But you won't sit and wait.
Excuse me. Where's Mr. Sharpen?
He just popped out of the toilet.
We've been waiting here half an hour.
But I needed to do some work, something I can look at.
Who is it?
Who is it? Alex Maguire. I see you tomorrow. 3rd and final written warning. Right now there are parents waiting to see you.
It works always good, you know what I mean?
佢啲功課不嬲都做得好好。
Punctuation's good, spelling's good.
串字同表電法都做得幾好啦。
But she could be a bit more imaginative, a bit more creative, you know what I mean?
不過如果佢肯花多啲時間去想像同創作方面，
你依家話我孫女讀書可蠢咩？
唔係，我唔係話你女蠢嘛，我只係唔係咁講啫嘛。
咪錯你俾多時間個工作咪啲功課咪更加好咯。
They don't quite understand.
I'd like her to be able to think in a more poetic way, a more freer way. I'd like her to be free.
即係我好似佢幾落成嘅一路咁，我唔使咁，
Should I do this? Like, spare time. Towels on, man. Listen, we could always go somewhere else.
What?
Anywhere. Club. Anywhere you like.
Back to your place?
Yeah, if you like.
You always did fancy yourself.
You know me.
Yeah. You taught me when I was 11.
She died during the holidays.
I'll have a word with Sahira tomorrow. Forget about him.
Do you think I'm racist?
No?
I didn't even think about it, but even if I had thought about it, I'd still say it. It's doing me head in.
That's all you can do is...
Hey, it's not funny.
No. But it is a joke. Drew, I'll get bored. I'll play the feminist card. I've seen you get bored, play the working class card. Trevor gets bored, he plays the race card. It's a game.
No, I'm not enjoying it.
Would you want me to talk to him?
How's that gonna look?
Bad. Try Joanna.
She's black.
Exactly.
You off?
Yeah.
I'll take it home.
Drew, please.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yes, you did.
Your wife's getting on with someone.
And you want to get even.
Forget it. He's right. You can't do the job properly. If you do, you end up killing yourself, so why even try?
What's he called there? The governor? Behind down off the road.
You awake?
What Drew said was reasonable.
You would say that, wouldn't you, Joanna?
Meaning?
What's the female equivalent of an Uncle Tom? Whatever it is, you're it, love.
Calling a colleague a racist amounts to professional misconduct. I think you should...
Bollocks! I didn't know you were going to go crying to Miss, do you know what I mean?
Well, what else could I do?
I thought there was a bit more to you than that, lad, do you know what I mean?
You wouldn't talk about it. You built like a brick shithouse, so I couldn't fight you, so what else could I do?
Look, I'm going, because this kind of thing's a heap of crap, do you know what I mean? This white, middle-class, trendy way of sorting things out, it's a heap of crap, and I'm having nothing to do with it. But I'll make 2 points. I could make dozens. I could tell you what it's like to be black in the school, Joe. To walk up to people and find they've suddenly changed the conversation. I mean, I could go on and on about all that sort of crap, but I won't. 2 points. 1, being black and being gay aren't the same thing at all.
I didn't say they were.
Half the gays I know are married with kids. If you're proud of it, you can flaunt it. If you're ashamed of it, you can hide it. You can't do that with colour. 2.
I didn't say they were the
2! He's a young kid and he made a mistake. But you went straight for the jugular. Nigger! You didn't treat him the same as everybody else. You didn't treat him the same as any white kid. And that makes you a racist, La. Okay. That makes you racist through and through. I'm going.
We're not finished.
Yeah, but I'm bored.
He's a real diplomat, isn't he?
Is Emma there, Maggie?
No. Oh, yeah, she did. I don't know where she's gone. I think she might have gone. You keep your nose
I'm
out.
telling him what I think of him.
You're not!
Let go of the bloody thing, will you? Drew, what's wrong with you? Find out where the bastard lives and break his bloody legs.
You want a cup of tea?
Yeah, thanks.
I used to grab all the overtime going in that bloody factory. And you never complained then because it was money.
Fair.
Time and a half.
That's not
this
fair.
Is just the same.
We've got 3 kids. We've always needed money.
Will you listen a minute? Will you just listen a minute? This is just the same. I've got to put the hours in. I've got to show willing. The money comes later. The rewards come later. A better job and all that. All that comes later, but I've got to put the hours in.
You worked overtime in that factory, Drew, yeah. But once you were home, you were home. Work was forgotten. Now there's me and the kids. I can go all day without speaking to an adult. You come home. Eventually you do come home. But I still don't get to talk to an adult because you're marking books or at a meeting or fast asleep in front of the
I mark books and go to meetings and flog myself to death for you and the kids, right?
No! You do it because of me and the kids. I've got 3 kids to look after. I'm not going to stray far. That means you can do what the bloody hell you like.
Bollocks.
You stay home. I'll go to work and you stay home and watch the kids.
What could you do? Sorry.
I haven't had your chances, have I?
Sorry. I'm making tea here.
Looking at yourself in the mirror when you're crying.
Good one. We've all done that, haven't we? Good one. Childhood is?
Making the lights go pointy through your teeth.
Yes. Childhood is?
Looking for rainbows in an oily gutter.
Oh, yes. That's a beauty. That's a poem in its own right, that.
Making pictures of the cracks in the ceiling.
Good one. Done it. Still do it. Cracker. Childhood is?
Fighting with my sister.
Yep.
Crying when your mum and dad argue.
Lovely. And you always think the worst, don't you? They're going to get divorced and that.
Even sleeping with the lights on.
Yep.
And reading with a torch under the sheets.
Yep.
Pulling the wings off flies.
Blowing off frogs. Picking chewy off the street. Breaking your mate's toy on purpose because you're jealous. Tickling your mum's feet to wake her up on Christmas Day.
Waiting for your dad to go out and sneak into your mum's bed.
Yeah.
Do you know how much each copy costs?
Pass them back, David. Right, we're going to watch a television programme, but don't think you're going up there for a DOS, because you're not. I want you to read the questions on these worksheets, then watch the programme with them uppermost in your mind. Where's Sahira?
The toilet, sir.
Will you tell her we're up in audio visual? Right, line up outside. Quietly.
Too bad we saw it first.
All right, JT. Give us the video.
Come on, give me the radio.
Yeah? We were watching a video.
Come
Yeah, so we.
I've booked the room.
So have I.
You haven't.
Sahara! 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 Sahara!
Why don't you just bring them in and we'll all watch it together then?
No, you're not on. I've booked the room. You haven't, right?
Come on, what's the matter with you?
Stop me! Ambulance now!
Knock and wait.
Sir, can you phone an ambulance, please?
What for?
Sahara's cut herself, sir.
Show me.
Sir, it's urgent.
Show me.
Back to your classes, please. Back to your classes, everyone.
Has someone called an ambulance? Has someone called an ambulance?
No.
Keys! Give us your fucking car keys!
Those are the father's wishes. Yes? Come in, Drew. Take a seat. Well, she's going to make a full recovery. Now, when Sahira comes back, she'll be in Mo's English group.
You blaming me?
She just wants to be anonymous.
You're blaming me? I told you, and I told you she needed help. It's not down to me. It might be down to money, to what you choose to spend our money on, but it's not down to me, right?
Right. Thank you, Drew.
All right.
What?
I said all right.
Nothing's changed.